Hey, what's up guys, welcome back to the most video. So in today's video, I'm going to be letting you guys know whether or not it is a good idea to invest in Mikenetic. We'll be doing a level 1 to 100 review on this new Mythic monster. You can actually obtain it right now through the bounty hunt for absolutely free. You just have to basically spend your coins. So I hope you guys are excited for today's video. If you are, make sure to drop a like, subscribe. Anyways, let's go and get started. Alright guys, so I recently crafted this monster. I don't know what league I'm in right now, but I'm not really trying too much. This bounty hunt, what the heck is that egg? This monster has a pretty interesting egg, I've got to say. Probably the most unique looking egg out there in the game. What is that? It's literally a circle. That's really cool. So I'm going to go ahead and speed it up for the purpose of the video. Sadly, we only get one room slot open. So it is a metal monster. I'm going to go ahead and place it with my metal monsters. So this is water. Here's metal. We're going to place it next to my Kenrai. And there goes the monster. Oh, that's cool. That is really cool. He has a pretty interesting design, I've got to say. Design-wise, you know, like everything is just so cool. Alright, so what we're going to do is obviously start feeding it up, but I already see the traits. One of the traits is immune to burning. What the heck? Are you kidding me? Come on. That could have been better. So that's not good. What else do we have? Trigger death and stamina leak. Is the stamina leak to everybody at least? It is to everybody, but still that sucks. So trait wise, it's pretty bad. But I'm hoping that this monster doesn't disappoint us with his skills. You know what I mean? Because if the skills suck, then it's gonna suck. 10,500 to 27 power. Alright. 142,355 life. 8,558 speed. So at level 100, that speed is actually not that bad, I've gotta say. So yeah, again, trade wise it's pretty garbage, but you got the metal, you know, metal elements. First skill we got is magnificent. All right, so to moderate metal damage to an enemy, apply stun and negative effect protection to all enemies. What? Protects all negative effect applied except the status protection itself. Okay, that's unique. What else we got? Moderate metal damage to an enemy, apply stun twice to an enemy. Okay, let's have a low metal damage to an enemy, apply stamina leak and negative effect protection. Okay, so this monster basically has this access to negative effect protection, which is kind of cool, I guess, in a way. This is an AoE stun if you want to go ahead and carry it. You do have a negative effect protection to one enemy if you want to run that, or stun. Removes 50% of stamina. I don't think anybody's going to run this. And then you have a low metal damage to one enemy, which is a 0 cooldown. So this monster has access to 2 0 cooldown skills. The rest are... okay. The stamina costs aren't really the best. Same with the cooldowns. Like, look at that. We got... wait, we got 3. So this monster has access to negative effect protections, but here's the thing, those are his best skills, right? Like seriously, think about this. His best skills, they have high cooldowns. You know what I mean? So I'm not really a huge fan of that. Anyways, for the purpose of this video, I'm gonna go ahead and obviously gem these. What I would recommend giving in terms of runes is give this monster like triple speed or something. So you can do something like this, or you can go with triple speed, or you could do 2 speed and maybe 1 team speed like this. You know what I mean? I wonder how it would work out against a Megaton monster. I wonder, like, if you use a negative effect protection, if that will actually cleanse the Megaton. Unless we go up against obviously King Adam, that's going to be a different story. But the monsters that have it is a status caster. Now, it's not really the best idea to use this monster on PvP if even that's the case, because almost everybody uses King Adam. Unless you're in the bottom league, then sure, you know, it's okay. But I really want to test this out though. So I'm going to do triple speed for now. Alright. You have, okay, Amulet and Trap. Not bad. I actually like this combo. So I would probably, instead of tanning Amulet, I would probably give it that one Amulet that heals. I think it's called Antlerian's Amulet. I need to craft myself one of those. I would probably go with that, and then for trap you could go with stamina regen like Slumster Trap, or if you want to go Volcanics or Wormhole Trap you can. I think here I'm just going to do this Volcanic Trap since we already went with the stamina regen on our amulet there. Alright, so overall these are the best skills in my opinion. The ultimate is called Shapeshifter, which is a heavy metal damage to all enemies, applies stun and negative effect protection to all enemies. Yeah, this monster basically is the king of negative effect protection. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna go ahead and actually test this out in friendlies. I'm gonna pair it up against a Megaton monster. By the way, huge thanks to Bunky for letting me borrow account for this video real quick. So take a look at this. If we do the negative effect section, this is just one of his best skills, I guess you could say. So it comes with the negative effect section and the stun right? And it comes to all enemies, but obviously it's gonna go towards the Megaton there. But it looks like it doesn't really cleanse the Megaton, so that's something I guess we can note, right? So it doesn't really cleanse anything that's already applied to the enemy, such as, for example, Megaton, right? Now, if we try to apply the positive protection, but this comes with NER as well, so it's gonna cleanse and then NER. So let me see what happens here. Oh, interesting. That skill that I just used, it cleanses everything first and then it goes ahead and heals and applies positive fire protection. So look at this. It did cleanse. Okay, don't get me wrong. It did cleanse the negative fire protection, but it went ahead and blocked cleansing everything. So it's kind of like a positive fire protection in a way. You know, if you stack up evasion with positive fire protection, that's what it kind of does. So look, if we do apply it again, there it goes. It applies it straight away. There's no cooldown to it, nothing like that. Pretty interesting, I've got to say. So that's it's nice putting it to test, right? So as you guys can see, all the tortures are still there. But if this monster didn't have the negative fire protection, it would have been gone, it would have been healed, and he would have been fine. But obviously you can go ahead and do stuff like, for example, apply any type of positive fire protection if you want. Like, for example, double life with regen. Everything positive can be applied to your monster. But the thing is, if you try to cleanse it, that's when it like kind of blocks it in a way, you know what I mean? It doesn't let you do that. So I can actually test this out better if I go ahead and pair it up with monsters, 2 other monsters on the side that has access to NER. So this time I'm actually pairing it up with the Empress Luthien, which a bunch of you guys should have access to, but it works with any other, you know, supporters that can cleanse things. So this monster does have access to that NER that is 1 turn cooldown, things like that. But look, we're not gonna do any of that. So right now we're just gonna use the NER and then the positive fire protection, right? So look, this comes with NER and positive fire protection and then it heals, right? So right now we have two weaknesses there, nature weakness and thunder weakness. So when we do the NER, technically it gets rid of everything here. But look, when Mikenetic goes ahead and applies that negative fire protection, if the enemy tries to cleanse it, right? Because look, there's tortures and stuff like that. You want to cleanse that, right? You want to get rid of the stamina leak. You want to get rid of the negative fire section. In order to do that, you have to cleanse twice, basically. Not just once, but twice. Look, if I go ahead and try to cleanse once, for example, this NER with evasion, look, this monster has access to quicksand. This monster has access to all this. If I go ahead and do it, guess what happens? The torture is gone, right? All this stuff, the negative status effect. But look, this monster still has access to stamina leak and quicksand because you need to cleanse it twice. I hope that makes sense. So look, let's charge up. This monster still has stamina leak and quicksand, but look, wait for it. We're gonna go ahead and let Empress Luthien get a turn in again. And now you go ahead and NER that and it should be gone now. Yep, look at that, it is gone. So it's kind of like, for example, if the enemy has positive fire protection with evasion, in order to get rid of that evasion, you need to cleanse it twice. You know, you have to get rid of the positive extraction and then evasion, if that makes sense. You guys get what I mean here, right? So it's kind of unique, I've got to say. It's kind of cool in a way. I'm gonna go ahead and heal this, or do the shield there, and we'll do the negative extraction there. Now, obviously, I wanted to test it against a Megaton like Shelly, for example, but this really applies to any monster. It doesn't have to be Shelly. It doesn't have to be a Megaton specifically. So look. We don't have any NER skills, or else I would actually do it. So I'm gonna go ahead and charge up real quick. Charge up again. Luthien's turn. This monster has stun and negative recession. So in order to get rid of the stun, you have to basically cleanse twice. So we cleanse once, it gets rid of the negative protection. But oh, the reason why the stun got, you know, removed was because the monster got the turn straight away. You know what I mean? And it lost a turn, not because this monster was able to NER it. It only got rid of the negative protection, if that makes sense. So look, we'll do it up again. Now, what's interesting is that this doesn't have any cooldowns to it, so you can continue spamming it, you know, as much as you want, basically. Anyways, let's stop bullying Shelly and basically end this battle. You know what I mean? So with this monster, I guess let's just go ahead and attack. So sadly, Mikenetic dies very quickly because it's a 150, obviously, with a 100 versus a 100. So let me see. Shelly has access, or Shelly has all these negative status effects, as you guys could see. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and cleanse it. But guess what? It only gets rid of it again. The other thing stays. The only thing it gets rid of is the negative protection. So, I mean, I'm sure you guys get the idea here. Alright guys, final battle, but this time we don't have Shelly. no Magaton, nothing like that, right? So we have Darman. Darman doesn't have any NER skill, so we're just gonna go ahead and charge up with Darman. Can't really do much. With this monster, I guess we can attack or something. Sure. I guess I'll just do a single target that deals a lot of damage. Whoops, that's everybody. That literally just obliterates everybody, so I have to charge up. But look, I go ahead and if I try to NER everything, which is all the weaknesses here, right? There's the nature weakness and all that other stuff. It cleanses it easily, no problem, right? But then when this monster gets a turn, right now I can't really do anything since there's evasion, so that's something that will counter this monster, evasion, sadly. Something to kind of watch out from. I'm just gonna go and charge up. Robo Rabbit, you can charge up as well. So the evasion will kind of run out now, right? As you guys can see, the evasion is gone. Now we can go ahead and apply that negative protection to everybody. So as you guys can see, it's applied. So it doesn't really necessarily cleanse anything. For example, as you guys can see, there's life regen and immune to possession and stuff like that. It doesn't cleanse any of that. What it does is if the enemy tries to cleanse whatever is on them now, they'll have to cleanse it twice in order to get rid of it. So I only have access to the single target now. So let's say if I want to cleanse this curse on myself, I use it on myself. But guess what? It only gets rid of the negative protection and the curse stays. So you gotta cleanse it twice. So I wonder if there's gonna be a monster that they'll release very soon that will have access to NER twice. I don't think we've ever had something like that before, did we? You guys can probably correct me in the comments, but I don't think we've had anything like that in the past. But again, if I'm wrong, just let me know in the comments and I'll, you know, note it. But if anybody knows a monster that has access to negative effect removal skill that they do twice with one skill, then please let me know and I'll go ahead and take a look at it. I just can't think of any at the moment. You know what I mean? So Mikenetic, go ahead and apply that, even though it already had it. But it comes with Stamina Leaf this time. And that monster can't really cleanse, but hey. Yeah, Mikenetic dies. Look at that. That damage is just crazy. Alright, two monsters against each other. Bam. This one dies. And that monster for the win, I guess. So, anyways, you guys get the idea, right, with this monster. The fact that it has that negative effect, you know, protection or something like that. It's kind of unique, you know what I mean? But I wouldn't say this monster will be meta, you know what I mean? I just can't see this monster being meta. I don't think so, no. Well, maybe in Team Wars, okay? Maybe in Team Wars, but PvP, no. Not even close. You know what I mean? But Team Wars, maybe, in some situations. I'm sure they'll release another monster soon that's even better than this monster, like in terms of traits and everything, and has access to negative protection. Then yeah, we can talk about it then. But right now with this guy, I don't know. But you can obviously use him in the bottom league and, you know, have fun with him. But like starter players, sure, you can use him. But in the upper leagues, I don't think many will really use him. So it's not really like a must-have monster to rank up. Anyways, let me know your thoughts on Mikenetic in the comments down below. But I hope you did enjoy today's Monster Gens monster review. And if you did, make sure you drop a like, subscribe. Anyways, I'll see you guys next one. Peace out.